So I feel so much calmer, happier, and I'm able to balance both my work and personal life with so much ease. Meditation has transformed my life. So I strongly believe it will transform your life too. So please start practicing from today onwards and witness the magical shift and transformation in your life. Thank you.
Yeah, friends, before we get on to small announcement, people who scanned in yesterday have to redo again today. So if you have not scanned your QR code at the registration, please do in next 1 hour's time, right? Take your time, go out. Even if you have done it yesterday, we'll have to do it again today, my dear friends, if you don't mind, because that will give us the count of how much we need to arrange for the lunch and all that. So please help yourself to go scan your QR code again, right? And while meditation is happening, the other small announcement, keep silent. And especially for technical team, you can go outside and talk, not while you're sitting here. And as far as possible, try to cover the seats in the front, so you'll have a better experience. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, my friends. We're gonna kick off our program. Welcome back to day 2. So our next program is brought to you by our youths from PIMA. PIMA stands for Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa, which means non-violence. And the kit they're presenting today is Colors of the Heart, a skit on emotions, empathy, and inner strength. And now I'm going to introduce our talented young actors who will take the stage and take us on a journey through the different emotions that make us human. We have Tanishka as the narrator, Swara as joy, Prisha as sadness, Shriyan as anger, Nirvan as fear, Shanak as anxiety, Karthikaya as gratitude, Ziva as envy, Sai as friend and guru, Samanvitha as hearty, Madhan as love, and we have Vaishnavi and Sakath contributing to the production behind the scenes. All right, let's welcome our actors to the stage. Let's give a round of applause to our youth. Welcome. This.
Inside every heart is a rainbow of emotions. Each one has its own purpose, own voice, and own message. Today, we'll explore those feelings inside of Hearty.
Hi, I'm Joy. I'm the Gilas champion on sunny days. I sparkle when you dance, when you share, and when you smile. You will find me in games, sex, and singing out loud. But I'm not the only one in your heart.
Hi, I am Sadness. I bring tears and heavy sighs. Sometimes you need me to let go of what hurts. I also come when you lose something or miss someone, but I help your heart grow strong roots.
I'm anger, loud and bold. I show up when things feel unfair or wrong. But I'm not bad. I just want you to speak up. Use me wisely and I'll help you be brave.
I was be careful. I keep you safe from danger. I stop you even when you don't mean me to. But when you listen closely, I teach you courage.
I'm anxiety. I buzz and tangle your thoughts. What if something goes wrong? What if you fail? I fill your mind with too many worries, but breathing and talking can help me calm down.
Wait, do it again. Do it again.
The mic is not working. Do not tell in mic.
Hi, I am gratitude. I live in thank yous and smiles. I shine when you notice the good around you. I help you feel full, like your heart is warm. With me, the world feels richer, even in the small ways.
Hi, I'm Envy. I show up when I want what others have. I feel when someone shines, I feel small or left out. I can make you compare and forget your own gifts, but if you talk to me kindly, I can turn into inspiration. Why are you all inside me at once? You make me feel confused like a big storm. I just want to be happy all the time. I don't know what to do with all of these feelings.
Dear Hardy, every feeling has a place. You don't have to fight them, just feel and listen. Each emotion is here to help you understand life. Balance comes when you welcome them all. I am love, the quiet space that holds you gently. When you breathe, I help your heart hear clearly. I don't push or shout. I hold joy, sadness, anger, fears together. With me, your heart becomes a beautiful rainbow.
Whoever knows that song better, they hold the mic.
Spirit to spirit and heart to heart. This is how we heal, which keeps us apart. Heart to heart and hand in hand. This is how we heal the wounded land. Brothers and sisters, hearts of one. Our true journey has now begun. For ancestors yet to come. To heal the earth, it must be done. To heal the earth, we must be one.
So we request everyone to sing along with us 2 more times, and the lyrics are showing on the screen. Let's join together.
Spirit to heart is how we heal what keeps us apart. Heart to heart and hand to hand is how we heal the wounded land. Brothers and sisters, part of one. Heart to heart has now begun. For ancestors yet to come, to heal the earth it must be done. To heal the earth we must be one.
One more time.
Spirit to heart to heart. This is how we heal what makes us apart. Heart to heart and hand in hand is how we heal the wounded land. Brothers and sisters, part of our one. Our true work has just begun. For the ancestors yet to come, to heal the earth we can be done. To heal the earth we must be one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. The kids have been working for past 3 months to get this together. One of our mission is to bring meditation to the kids, and let's give a big round of applause to all these little kids. They've done amazing work. They're all connected online and got this together. So one of the biggest mission for us is to teach kids meditation from the young age. We don't want them to get into midlife crisis and then come to this event. We want them to change the world. What we are doing right now, right here, is for our granddaughters, grandsons. The future of the earth that we want to create. He wants to talk. He's a big talker, by the way. So for that mission, PSSM has created something called PYMA, Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. Ahimsa in Sanskrit, it's a Sanskrit word. Ahimsa means non-violence, no violence. This is what Mahatma Gandhi in India has fought freedom with the belief of Ahimsa. So Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa, so PYMA, P-Y-M-A, kids, is the wing for the kids, for all the kids around the world to get into meditation, to understand what emotions are, to express their feelings, to learn about miraculous thinking, how to communicate, how to grow confidence, how to connect with kids around the world beyond their races, boundaries and cultures and countries. That is the vision of inclusivity, diversity and connection, a friendship from all over the world. The world that I see is, the world that we all see is that our kids have friends all over the world. They are connected with people, friends all over the world. This is PYMA Kids. By the way, guys, if you can launch the website pymakids.org, 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 that is the website. And please go ahead and register your kids. This is Sneha. She is our lead for the PYMA case, and I would love for more volunteers to come and share the stage. Yeah.
Yeah, hi. This is Snehalata Jitu. I'm from PYMA Kids. And then we have a team here for the PYMA Kids. And you guys gonna wonder, whatever the Pari said just now about the PYMA Kids, that's our mission. And our vision is also in a scientific way also, if we come to know that what is PYMA Kids, it's not only, see, when a baby born, they have an umbilical cord. We cut that umbilical cord. But there is a silver cord in spirituality. There is a silver cord that connects to the ultimate source, that connects to the consciousness, that connects to the cosmic energy. It's the same way that umbilical cord, now it's connecting to the PYMA Kids. So that we need to make sure. PYMA Kids is always here to help your child to open up the Sahasrara chakra and continuously have that flow, cosmic flow into their bodies, and to heal themselves, to grow themselves. And this is the future generation. These kids are the future generation. So for that, what we are doing is, we are doing every single day sessions, meditation sessions, along with wisdom sharing, along with, as we have the gifted and talented kids in schools, In academics, it's the same thing. Our kids are gifted and talented. We are making sure that that gifted and talented as a pure soul, when they arrive in this world, we are continuing that essence, that power inside them. Until 7 years, they're gonna have that. They open the Sahasrara until 7 years. But Paima Kids is making sure to open that Sahasrara chakra as it is and continue to grow them for the future, where they can handle their stress management, any anxieties, any depressions, and develop themselves. So, Paima Kids, so many people are doing pranayamas like breath works, mudras and everything. Why they are doing it? To get everything into that self. Yeah. Last 1 minute. Yes. So what we gonna do is, I'm gonna introduce Zen, and also Madam is here from Maheshwari Madam. She's from India to support Paima Kids. Madam, talk a few.
Before we have Maheshwari ma'am talk, I would like to hear the kids' messages. Yes. So we'll start with Nirvan. Nirvan, share your message.
2 things to say. The first thing,
tell me, what is your name, where are you from, and how long have you been meditating? Everyone, 3 things.
I am Nirvan Sangui. I am from Maryland. And I meditated since I was 3. And I have 2 things to say. The first thing is very important. I hope you listen closely. It's to make a kids department. You're thinking, oh, they just want to have snacks and just draw and create pyramids. That's all you think. But then kids, they want to do sports, at least cricket or something. They want to raise their they want to do all that. And then also, they don't want to be held in the kids department where they can't get out. They want to have their freedom. They want to play outside other stuff. Huh? And I have the second thing to say. Second thing to say is I have this channel, Dorito Genius Band. If you want, can you subscribe, please?
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Ziva, quick.
Hi, my name is Ziva Sangui. I've been meditating till I started meditating when I was 3, and you should meditate because it's good for you. You can connect to your soul. And
thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll end with that quote. Yeah, I'll end with that quote. Yeah.
Thank you, Pari, because Patriji, the Grandmaster, always used to say, children are reflection of parents. If children are taken care, they can really develop into all kinds of different departments in life. All-round development starts from the very young age. So Patriji always used to quote the Dalai Lama saying, if every 8-year-old child taught meditation, we can eliminate violence from this world in 1 generation. In future, our children, they don't need to go to any counselors or doctors if they are given with meditation from the very young age. So let's all join our hands to this department, because here the pure energy they are much more evolved souls than us. We have to learn from them. We have to co-learn with them. So we need more people to engage them, to get into their energy level and give them that fun and joy. So next year, Pari, just now she's scolding me. I look after this Bal Vikas in India, and we do in a grand scale. Next year, definitely, kids section, they'll have more fun, more joy with many hands from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So yeah. Jen, a couple of words about the kids department. What can we do better next year?
Sure. So I'm Jen. I'm from Minnesota, and I recently became a part of the Paima Kids department. And although they're saying they're not having too much fun, online we do meet every night, and we dance, and we sing, and we play, and we laugh. And you see the connections with all the kids and the growth. So it is a very beautiful space that we are building together. It's great because I haven't met any of the kids in person until this event, so it's fun to see their faces and their personalities. But things we can improve on, I think, is showing up, volunteers, and just continuing to be mindful in the growth of the kids. So, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, everyone. Group photo with Pari.
All right. Next up, we're going to hear some beautiful journeys of transformation. First, we'll have Magli live on stage, and Pari will introduce our honored guest, Magli, and followed by that, we'll have a video sharing from Fiona and Sakarka. All right, Pari.
Hello? Yes. Hey guys, I have the pleasure to introduce Magali. I met her, I don't know, maybe a year back, 1 year back, around this time actually, with my dear friend Beatrice. And when I saw her, she came, we did a meditation session locally at a person's house, and she came in, and I saw her, her aura was so bright. And then when I listened to her, when she talked, it was just amazing. It was just like, whoa, Magali, you need to come and be a speaker, because she talked about meditation. Her passion to share this message to everyone is unbelievable. And Magali, please come down here. I want you to lead the whole of LA and Spanish community. And thank you for coming here. Thank you.
Thank you, Pari. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to meet you a year ago. I mean, she is just a force, isn't she? I'm so proud to have met you. I'm so honored to be standing here right next to you, so thank you. Good morning. What a blessing it is to be here with you all today. My name is Magali Gordon. I've been meditating for a little over 20 years now, not consistently until years later. I was introduced by a friend of mine years ago. I was probably 17 years old, maybe. I didn't realize the power that meditation had at the time. I started reading books. The first book I read was The Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz.
still doing it, you just come out of all mental and physical illnesses. This is the biggest benefit of meditation that anybody can get. But my goal was not just physical and mental health, but the eternal being. You always existed. You took multiple lifetimes. Through meditation, I was able to definitely know that this is my nature of reality. This is who I am. So, if you do this, you will get all the physical and mental health, and also you will know who you are, and you will live up to your the life purpose, the why you are born, right? So, but what is the biggest problem to continue this? Having this regular in your life, knowing the benefits of meditation, the highest potential of meditation, and practicing it in your daily life is the biggest challenge for me was. But I'm fortunate and lucky enough that I had a big group of friends who are spiritual. I made a group of spiritual friends. I continued with the group, and I am now enjoying the benefits of meditation. Every day is like joyful and happy for me. And life is flowing like a river water. All challenges, they just come and go. I just enjoy every day, every challenge in my life. So I'm happy to connect all of you and share my experience, my thoughts, and my learning. Thank you all.
In Los Angeles. I've been practicing meditation for the last 5 years. My meditation journey has begun during the COVID. At the time, I was feeling very much stressed and overwhelmed, and I felt like, I shouldn't live like this. So started practicing meditation occasionally to calm myself down. So at the time, I had a strong desire to see my past lives, why I'm here, what is my soul purpose, and all that question I had. So one day I came across a YouTube video from Brahmarshi Master who lives in India. So in that video, he mentions that we can see the past lives, but one has to practice daily meditation and one must follow vegetarian diet. So that video has touched me so deeply, and I decided that no matter what, I will meditate today onwards, and I will follow only vegetarian diet. So that's how my journey has begun. So that day I started meditation, and I never looked back, I never stopped. So after 6 months of practice, I realized that I used to have a lower back pain before the meditation. So after practicing meditation within 6 months, my lower back pain is completely gone, and I totally healed myself so naturally. And that touched me, that amazed me, and I wanted to share that with everybody. And I started sharing this information to all my friends and encouraging them to meditate. Ever since I started practicing, I feel like it's a new life for me. So I feel so much calmer, happier, and I'm able to balance both my work and personal life with so much ease. Meditation has transformed my life. So I strongly believe it will transform your life too. So please start practicing from today onwards and witness the magical shift and transformation in your life. Thank you.
To talk to us about the projects that PSSM have globally and how we're bringing awareness and meditation to the world. Welcome, Shrikan. Welcome to stage.
Hello, hello. Okay. Morning, friends. How is the Josh? How is the Josh? How is the Josh? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, friends. Yeah. Hope you are all enjoying this wonderful summit. We are all here coming from various parts of the globe, and this is the place where we exchange friendship, exchange experiences, exchange energies, right? And we also be a medium for whatever is happening within nature, right? So when all these mass events happen, there is so much of energy which transforms in the nature, my dear friends. And we just become a beautiful medium for the energies cosmos to get in through us and to the land. That's how this concept of healing Los Angeles was identified, because Los Angeles needs us. We have been taking so much from this land, like good opportunities, good families, happy living, right? This land has given us so much. And this is the time to pay gratitude, to be just part of this big event and be the medium to transform the energies to this land through us. And just being part of it itself is a grand celebration, my dear friends. Give a big clap for all of us for being here to the event and being part of that beautiful consciousness. Yeah? So today, my dear friends, we have been talking about various activities. We talked about the history of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, which was founded again by our Grand Master Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. And the chapter of USA we started in 2015. When, with the guidance of Patri sir, we said, no, we'll have to do it through some kind of an umbrella. Before also we were doing all the teachings or whatever, sharing what we were doing, but sir was asking us to do it through an umbrella. So that's how PSSM USA chapter born in 2015, and from then on there is no turning back. So there are various volunteers. As you know, this is purely voluntary organization, my dear friends. We all fortunately have a good living to have our bread and butter through some other sources, right? Most of us probably are in IT, some of them in engineering, all of that. But all these masters who have gained something through this meditation wanted to give their time, energy to give back, and this movement is providing that platform, my dear friends. Whatever we have, right? We have gained enough, now we wanted to share, we wanted to give. That is the only motive of this movement, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. As Pari was mentioning yesterday, there is no hierarchical structure. Each of us come with great passion of what we want to, how we want to give. Somebody has a skill set in technology. Somebody has skill set in books and they have good wisdom. They come with that. Somebody has good monetary impact, so they bring monetary funds, right? All these masters who have thought of giving back come together, and that is how the movement becomes, right? And with the same thought. What is the thought? Sharing spiritual science, vegetarianism, plant-based living we call, and pyramid energy, right? These are the core principles of PSSM, and we bring all that to this platform, and we want everybody to be part of it, provide whatever kind of service what you can want to offer, and if you are interested, please join us, right? So when we started in 2015, we started in small blocks here and there, but now we have grown, right? As a PSSM USA team, we have grown. So I'd like to invite some of our team members. So whom do we have? Each time I call in for a team, Mr. DJ, go ahead. Yes. Can we call Omega and Apana team, please, from Dallas and Atlanta? Give it up, guys, give it up. Sir, we'll form a U. We'll form a U. Yeah. Just be visible. Sir, when we call for Florida, Dallas? Oh, Omega? Okay. We thought we call it for Florida also. Yeah, that's Apana, guys. Apana and Omega together. Can we bring in PSSM Rally? There you go, friends. PSSM Rally. Can we bring it on? PSSM DMV, Virginia, Maryland. Woo! Do we have California? PSSM California, anybody? Come on, guys, PSSM California. You are at your home. Woo! Come on, buddy. There you go, New Jersey. Do we have Iowa? PSSM Iowa. Do we have Iowa? Get up! Team, we started with 4 people with 2 states. Now, this is what we have, my dear friends. Just a small bit. Just a small bit. All these people here, my dear friends, with pure passion. There's nothing else behind them. Just pure passion, each one. There are doctors, there are engineers, there are IT professionals. Give a big thanks. Give a big thanks to this great team. Jai Ho Patriji. He brought us all together, various states, various countries. And I was always tell this, I've been traveling in the US in past about 4 years to at least 20 states. And not stayed in a hotel, my dear friends. 20 states in last 4 years. I've never stayed in a hotel. I stayed in one of these homes. This is all our homes. So this is how friendship builds. This is how we all unite together and provide a service. And our master, Patri sir, gave us a beautiful pathway to lead our life. And we are all enjoying to the core, my dear friends, to the core. I would request all the other states who are not yet got into this movement, you are missing something. We have pretty much fun, always. Every day there is fun, fun, fun in whatever we do. Give it up! DJ, last 1 minute. I want the sound up. 1 minute. Okay. We'll run through some quick slides I do not want to bore much. This is all what we do, my dear friends.
Step in.
Okay, thank you. That was the project of Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy, my dear friends. So recently, Atlanta team has acquired a land of 4 acres to build a pyramid. And it is deep inside this city, about 15 to 20 minutes to all of our homes where we live. So I'd request Apana team to come forward, quick. Yeah, so I'll invite Arun to talk quickly about that project. If you don't give him time, he'll talk for 3 hours. So you have 1 minute.
Hello, welcome. Welcome California. Thank you so much for giving an opportunity for us. Thank you. So before we talk about our vision, I want you to envision what we have done so far. We wanted to show one quick video, then we'll talk. Can you please play our video, please? Yeah. Give us a minute, guys. The Atlanta Pyramid video is coming. Just give us a minute, yeah.
So this is, no, so, if you're not playing the video, we can talk.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, from past 1 year, ever since we started, right, like it's been 1 year for us so far. And in 1 year, we have created our non-profit organization. Ever since we created that one, the only thought that we have is to get a land for us to do meditation, the common place. And then we started thinking about whether we wanted to go far from the city or within the city. There was a lot of energy work that has been happened in the last 1 year. And then for each and every full moon meditation, we got little bit more clarity on how we want. What do we actually want? As a team, we decided that the land must be in the city, that should be accessible. We should go every day and do meditation there. That's what the first vision that we got some clarity. From there on, we started looking for the land and started looking within the city. It should be very much accessible, though it is a bit of small land, but we had acquired 4 acres of the land on the heart of the city, the coming city, where we are all living close by. It is just 15 minutes away for us. Pure energy work, guys, the pure energy work. And it really worked for us. And from there on,
Apana team come here.
Yeah, please, Apana team, please come onto the stage, wherever you are, please. Yeah, now let's see the video, guys. There you go, thank you.
And transformation. At the Pyramid Meditation Center in Atlanta, we offer more than just a space. We provide an experience, a sacred sanctuary where meditation sessions guide you into deep stillness and clarity. Spiritual wisdom workshops unlock ancient knowledge for modern life. Sound bath programs immerse you in healing vibrations. Kids' meditation sessions nurture mindfulness from an early age. Grand spiritual celebrations unite hearts in joy and devotion. Fun-filled activities blend laughter with profound spiritual lessons. This is not just a center, it's a movement, a place where seekers become finders and peace becomes a way of life.
So, alright guys, like to get to this vision, we have done a lot of work, guys. Whatever we have done from the past 1 year, our team member, the core team member, Pushpa, is going to talk, highlight whatever we have in close to 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Thank you. So friends, we got the land, but I just wanted to give a quick glimpse of what we have done before land and after land. It is like before land, we have spread meditation vigorously to all of our sanghas like Tamil Sangam, Kannada Sangam, Bengali Sangam and Telugu Sangam. Wherever there was a stalls, we went and we were going and spreading the word. And also we actively did neighborhood programs. Like we have not asked them to come, but we went to them. Like that we have covered more than 20 neighborhood programs, meditated where they have invited their friends. And after we actually diversified, like after the land has come, we started going to the American festivals, like, vegan festivals where we have given the food and also the meditation, and A-Live, one of the health and wellness expos. So yeah, it has been like, we could see the shift, and all this has happened just with the pure friendships and bonding and working to the common cause, friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pushpa. I would request to stay here, and can I request Omega team to come forward, please? Omega. This is Omega, my dear friends, is another beautiful, one of the biggest project which we are working in the US. So I would request Sharma Garu to quickly talk about. You want to play the video first?
My dear friends, my dear masters, we have initiated Omega Pyramid project in 2023, October 7th, 8th. First Dhyana Mahachakram happened in Dallas. So we have acquired 41 acres of land for this project. So with the benevolence contribution of 53 masters, we were able to acquire that much land. Yeah, so this contribution came from all across the globe. This Omega Pyramid is a universal project. So each and every person, each and every meditation master and who are already into meditation and who are going to come into meditation, we want everyone to become part of this mega project, because this Omega project will revolutionize the spiritual landscape of not only entire North America, it will revolutionize the rest of the world also. So I request everyone, each and every one of you, to become part of this Omega project. All of our energies has to go into this project, because it is any pyramid that comes, it is everybody's project. So this Omega project also, it is everybody's project. So I request all of you to take part in this, contribute in whatever way you can. Tan, man, dhan. So give your time, voluntary work, money. So let the energies be utilized for the highest spiritual purpose.
Hello friends, or rather I will say, hello universe! Can we hear from you all? Can you raise your hands for PSSM? Perfect. So what you see in front of you is PSSM. What I see in front of me is PSSM. Do you all agree with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's talk about three things. One is Dhyana Jagath. Can you please repeat about me?
Yeah, Dhyana Jagath.
Dhyana Jagath. Perfect. Second is Shakahara Jagath.
Shakahara Jagath.
Third is Pyramid Jagath. Now this is what we have for Pyramid Jagath for USA. We started with a very big mega project. Think about, we have been meditating since 2 days, or we have been meditating since 2 months, 2 years, 20 years, all have our sadhana, right? But when you meditate in a pyramid, we connect deeply. Now when we meditate in a pyramid with a group, we connect faster, deeper, and we all experience that bliss. Now think about a pyramid which can accommodate 2,000 meditators, all of our friends together meditating under a mega pyramid, which is 2,000 pyramid, 2,000 meditators. Isn't that a great thing to do?
Yeah.
And I would happily say that I have 2 kids, a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old. By the time they grow up, they have an energy source with them, and that is Omega.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect.
Right.
Thank you, Masters. So what we want is Apana and Omega, we are all working in oneness right now along with the entire movement, PSS movement right now. All of us, we have a stall, a vendor booth in the back. We want to talk more about the projects, and please do visit us at the vendor booth. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I just wanted to add one more, friends. These events, what we are doing, Mega Meditation Summits, we've been doing in every city. Once this project is ready, Omega, my dear friends, all Mega Meditation Summits will happen at Omega. That's how big the project is. Okay, so give a big hand to Omega team.
And we also take this opportunity to thank the PSSM movement for giving us this opportunity to come here and present you in front of you. Thank you, Paripatri. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is a great project, Masters. And this is an history making. Understand this. This is an history making. And these Masters are already part of this history making. And we have an equal opportunity to be part of this history making. Otherwise, you will be only, reading the history. So please be part of this history making, and let's go, let's make this event in a mega pyramid, right? So the energies will be doubled than what we have already seen here by putting these pyramid caps in this event, right? So what we have actually did here is that we made this particular auditorium as an energy center with the pyramid caps on. Imagine if we are really sitting in a pyramid center and doing a meditation, it's going to be double. Okay, now let us at the end, I would like to congratulate the Atlanta team for getting the opportunity to host MMS4. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, another thing is they did not be given that opportunity. They actually earned the opportunity. Come on, let's give a big round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Sri Master. I'll just close with one last thing, my dear friends. These are the projects which already taken birth, right? So they are in the process of growing. We now have one project which is likely to be born. Let's bring it up. DMV, PSSM, give the news very soon that there will also be a land which will be acquired, and the project is going to come very, 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 very soon. Yeah? Give it up for TMA, guys. Right? We thank each and everyone. We want you here to be part in some kind, and we welcome in any ideas, any support, anything.
I just want to let you know that we are about to go into live meditation again. And this is going to be our very last opportunity to meditate together as a group for the day with live music. So I humbly ask each and every one of you, if you do need to make a call, please step outside. Do not talk on the phone or with each other along these corridors and hallways. It's very disruptive. So I appreciate that. And if you guys want to move a little forward so we fill the front and get a lot of energies from the stage, so you're welcome to take a minute or two and move closer to the front. So we all, will be together. And there will be volunteers handing out meditation caps if you would like to use one. And we ask that you return the caps back to the volunteers. And if you need to take a cap with you, wait until tomorrow at the end of meditation, and you can take one if you need one.
Introduced to the art of Carnatic vocal music by Srimati Rose Murali Krishnan, and continued his training with Srimati Padmakoti. He was introduced to Carnatic violin by Sri Shiva Ramamurthy, and has continued his training with Sri Arun Ramamurthy since 2013. Roshan also had the privilege of training under Vidwan Delhi Sri P. Surendra Rajan. Roshan alongside Sri Nevali R. Narayan on Mridnam and Sri Ahmad Bak Sankar on Gatam. He has performed solo concerts in the US and in India, and has been accompanied for concerts at Hamsavadi, Chinamaya Mission, Marga USA, and SIMA. On to our next artist, Sathwik. He's been training to play under Vidwan Arjun Narayan from the age of 7 and currently learns from Vid Nevali Narayan. He's been performing since the age of 9 and has won festival and Sama arts. Sathwik is a rising junior in college studying very much in our California UCSB. Now with that, please welcome our young artists for the next 45 minutes of this wonderful meditation. All right, now as we begin, I'd like to invite you for the next 45 to be present not only physically, but with your breath, with your mind, with your soul. So now let's dive deep inward on behalf of our music, of the violin and mridangam. Roshan and his crew will be leading us into this wonderful, deep soul meditation. Let's now begin by closing your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. As you focus on your breath, calm the mind. on your breath. Focus on your inhale and your exhale. Stay with your breath. It's there since day one. It's your anchor to life. As you breathe in and as you breathe out, all returns to your breath.
keep your focus on your breath. Any thoughts, any feelings, stay with it. Come back to your breath. Breathe in. Take in all the positive energy, positive vibration. Breathe out. Let go of what doesn't resonate. You are whole. You are your breath. As we finish our 45-minute meditation, slowly bring your hands to your eyes. Stay with your breath, with yourself. As I count down from 3, let's slowly open our eyes. 3, 2, 1. All right, how are we feeling? Thumbs up, thumbs down? I want to see all thumbs up. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Roshan and Satvik for this wonderful, peaceful meditation. All right, as we wrap up our meditation, I'd like to thank you all for being here with everyone today. I know for day 2, this is our last time to meditate as a group, but we do have tomorrow, day 3, where we'll continue our meditations. But from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank all of your hearts for joining us, and Roshan and crew for guiding us through our meditation today.
Test, test. All right. As we move into our next item, our next speaker of the day is Mr. Nachum Planka, PhD, who will be guiding us through the topic coherence, getting the heart and the brain in sync. Nachum sir is the principal data scientist at the Heart Math Institute, where he leads the Global Consciousness Project 2.0, the worldwide network designed to explore how our collective consciousness responds to all the global events. He earned his PhD in computational physics from Stanford University, publishing in the top journals such as Nature, and later worked as a senior data scientist at Quantified Inc., tracking the effects of global attention and sentiments on brands and businesses. Now, what makes Nachum sir's work so special is how he blends scientific expertise with genuine compassion. Alongside his research, he has dedicated to daily meditation and consciousness practices for more than a decade, bringing both intellect and heart information into everything he does. Now with that, please join me to give a warm welcome.
I'm Nahum Planka, Principal Data Scientist at the HeartMath Institute. And that means that I get to play with all sorts of data at HeartMath. HeartMath, we study the research of, we research emotions, how that connects to your heart. We study and so I work there as the data scientist, and as I'll show you, there's many different kinds of data that we play with. How I got into this whole thing, just rewinding back really to when I was even in 4th grade, I was very interested in science and math, and I started even computer coding. So there's kind of this whole math side of me that has always been kind of my career. I ended up getting a PhD in Stanford in physics, computational physics, quantum materials, and eventually, then as I was in Silicon Valley, I moved over I got into tech, I became a data scientist, quantified and kind of grew my skills there. So that was, my whole career was pretty scientific, and in the meantime, kind of outside work, I had been growing more the heart side of me. So more, I'm an observant Jew. I had been questioning kind of what's kind of beyond what we see and feel with our 5 senses. I know there's more out there, but what's going on? And that led me down to question things and to go find my heart, to find my spirit, consciousness, and to explore, just really get into that whole side of things. And it became clear to me that this has to be a part of my day-to-day. I can't just kind of do this on the side. So I was fortunate and grateful to get a position at HeartMath some 5 years ago, where I could really combine these two sides of me. Next slide, please. So I think it's actually really cool that, and I'm really grateful that I was invited to this event. I'm honored to be here. There's a really nice connection between the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement and HeartMath. The PSSM, founded and established by Brahmarshi Pitamaha in 1990 to uphold the principles of ahimsa, nonviolence. And he came from a family of medical professionals and scientists. He had a vision of the world that embraced the science of spirituality. And I'm kind of underlining some things on this slide that I think really tie in well to HeartMath and our mission, which is to co-create a kinder, more compassionate world by conducting interconnectivity research, providing heart-based, science-proven tools. So I think there's a really nice connection here, the science, the heart, and I'm really kind of excited to show you what we do at HeartMath. Next slide, please. So at HeartMath, one way to kind of look at this is we study and look at practically these different spheres of coherence. Starting from the personal coherence, which is really about how am I doing, right? How am I feeling good, bad? How is that impacting my life? And it's not just sort of this abstract feelings and thoughts. At HeartMath, coherence is a physiological state. It's a state that your body is in. We can measure it. It's scientific, it's medical. And I'm going to show you all about that today. You can expand the sphere to social coherence. Social coherence then is how am I doing with my fellow human, right? How am I doing with, how we do with each other, how we get along. And again, there's science, there's actually physics behind this and how we impact each other. And the broadest scale then is the global coherence. Global coherence is how we get along with the whole planet, how we connect, and how the planet affects us. Thank you. So thank you. So let me start with personal coherence. As multidimensional beings, we operate in different vibrational frequencies which are expressed through qualities of our thoughts, feelings, attitudes, and behaviors. So we have these, like I'm saying, these are vibrations, thoughts, feelings, but we're going to see they're also, these frequencies are actually measurable things. And something I don't know if you realize, but emotions affect your physiology more than your thoughts do. So I know, at least for me, coming from a Western culture, that we're very focused on our thoughts and we're always thinking, and so it's we kind of put them on a pedestal. We give them a lot of credence. But when you get down to the physiological level and you track, you'll find it's actually your emotions and your feelings that are driving your thoughts, driving how you're experiencing your world, and really how you perform in any given day. So here's some things that also I think are going to surprise you. We think of the brain as kind of our CPU maybe. It's our it's our center, and it's driving. We're thinking and it's driving everything. But in fact, where we should be looking is the heart. The heart has its own complex nervous system. We like to call it the heart brain. It's got this little bundle of neurons on it that looks like a brain, and it's actually sending more signals to your brain than your brain is sending down to your heart. So your heart is actually influencing your brain more so than the reverse. What particularly is it influencing? Patterns in the neural signals from the heart especially affect brain centers involved in perception, emotional experience, cognitive functioning, and self-regulation. In other words, the things we use to get along in day-to-day, this is what our heart is actually, our physiological heart in our chest is impacting this. And we can measure this. On the left here, you see incoherent patterns. So what's happening there, it's a heart rhythm measuring someone's heart, and it's choppy and it's noisy, and somebody, this person is maybe frustrated, irritated, impatient, worried. And this is something that happens in their heart, we measure, and it inhibits their brain function. It impairs how they perform during the day. On the other hand, if you're in a coherent state, like you can see on the right here, sorry about that. Can we back up a few slides? I think there we go. I got it, thanks. On the right here, you can see coherence. So appreciation, calm, patience, confidence. If I'm in that emotional state and my heart is showing this nice smooth rhythm, that inhibits brain function, facilitates brain function and promotes optimal performance. So your heart rhythms that we can measure affect your physical and mental performance. They directly affect brain here, and to kind of demo what you can do. So I'm going to ask you to, it's like a 1-minute meditation. You can close your eyes, or you can just bring your attention a little more inside. Start to breathe a little slower and deeper into the area of your heart, center of your chest. Imagine the breath is flowing in and out of there. Slower, a rhythm that's comfortable for you. And this is called heart-focused breathing. Now, activate a positive feeling. Bring to mind something or someone, maybe a person, a pet, a nature scene, that makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be a strong feeling. We're just doing this for a moment. But focus on something that maybe you feel appreciation, care, gratitude. Something simple. And you can slowly open your eyes and bring your attention a little more external again. Now, show of hands, how many of you feel a little different than you did a minute ago? Yeah. That's the quick coherence technique. You can do that any time during the day. You can do it with your eyes open. You can be in a frustrating meeting. And in fact, check this out. This is real data from somebody who was at work, stressful situation. This is their heart rate. And up there in the middle, in red, you can see they got particularly frustrated with their coworker. Their heart rate was elevated. Their heart rhythms are incoherent. And then they practiced heart-focused breathing for 1 or 2 minutes, and you see this sharp downward trend. It goes into this green coherent, she goes into this green coherent state. Her heart rhythms are smooth, her heart rate is back down to normal. And for the next 30 minutes at least, we measured that she remained calm and composed in what was still a stressful work environment that she reported. She never feels like that at work. So it's such a simple technique, but so much power in it. You yourself can also measure and see the actual effects of this technique. We have several free apps that you can check out. We have the Inner Balance app. That's to measure your personal coherence, your heart rhythms. We have the Global Coherence app. Then you get to see how you're doing coherent with other people, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. There's a beautiful new Heart Math app, also good for personal coherence. Definitely want to check that out. And you can, also for free, you can just use your camera. It actually measures with a flashlight. It measures your heart rate. And you can get biofeedback about your coherence, and it will guide you how to be more coherent. If you get really into it as well, you can buy the sensor shown on the bottom left there, the Inner Balance sensor. That's on the store as well. There are so many published studies, peer-reviewed, hundreds of them, showing the benefits of coherence. I'm not going to read all of these, but I'll let you kind of take a look through them. And I'll just highlight a couple. It's proven to decrease stress and anxiety. It also improves sleep quality and overall well-being. And the bottom one here actually is really cool. Actually, it's not showing on the slide, but there's one with, there's a really cool one recently where the proteins in the blood, there are proteins that are associated with dementia. And just by doing coherence practices, they showed those proteins were reduced, suggesting that you can prevent, possibly, or mitigate the effects of dementia just by heart coherence practices. So there are many proven physical and mental health benefits to coherence. Now I want to zoom out a little bit. So we understand how important it is for us to be coherent, for us to go through the world in a more coherent state. How are we affecting others? How are others affecting us? That's social coherence. Each heartbeat produces electricity, which we measure with an ECG, like in the hospital, right? This is measurable. When there's a flow of electrical current, then it's a fact in physics, you have a magnetic current that comes around that. And that, you can see kind of a picture, schematic there of how it looks around your body. You can measure those too, we do with magnetometers. The emotional information is radiated by your heart's magnetic field. All this heart stuff we're talking about in here is coming out here too, affecting others. And you can think of your heart's magnetic field as your personal energetic environment. So really to continue really emphasizing that this is physics, this is actually happening inside. Your heart rhythms, and this is another way of looking at them, it's called the power spectrum. Without going into details, on the left here, on the left here, you can see this strong spike right at the left side. That's a 0.1 hertz frequency. It's this very slow rhythm that the heart has when it's coherent. There's no such spike if somebody's in anger, if they're incoherent. That's the difference between these two. You don't see that spike. So this is a frequency. This is in your heart, and your heart broadcasts a magnetic field, that means that magnetic field is carrying the signature of that frequency. So if you're coherent, other people are going to pick up on that. So, and here's a really cool experiment showing this. Steve Morris got 40 people together, groups of 4, and so he had 3 of those people he trained for 2 weeks in coherence practices, and then he had them sit down in the experiment and start doing their practices and being coherent. The 4th person didn't know what was going on. Never heard of coherence. They just they're measuring their heart rhythms. Here, you sit over here. Okay? And they're seeing they're incoherent. But when those 3 other people go coherent, so does the 4th. They're not doing anything. They're picking it up from these other 3 people. So the way that you move in the world and the way, if you're coherent, there are ways that you can't even see that you're impacting others. And I think we know this. Sometimes you walk into a room and the energy is heavy. This is a physical mechanism by which you can be picking up that energy and you're like, I don't feel good, right? You're picking up their frequency. And the converse is true as well, right? You pick up positive frequency. So it's not just people, it's trees. This is really crazy. We did this experiment just this year. So we don't only measure hearts at HeartMath. There's a lot of data that I play with. We measure trees all over the world, and they have electrical signals too, just like we do, actually. And they're at a similar strength to the heart. The mechanism is fairly different, but what's cool is they are picking up on our signals. And so this experiment, what we did is we have 4 maple trees at HeartMath in Boulder Creek, California, lined in a row. They're similar trees, but only one of them gets the benefit of having every day for a week, 10 minutes, HeartMath people sitting around the tree and doing a heart coherence practice, sending it heart. 10 minutes. And you can see on the bottom trace over the black one, that's the tree that received it. And you see how there's a dramatic jump in the electrical behavior of the tree starting when they start, for that whole week really, that they're doing that practice. It's already in published literature in science that when a tree is showing those, like it's the strength of its circadian rhythms, that's basically what you're looking at over there, that correlates to its health. So the tree receives this coherence and it's healthier. So even trees are feeling it, right? How much impact do we have by our emotional state and by our coherence? And this leads me to the bigger picture, right? The biggest picture we might think of impacting is the global coherence. So the Global Coherence Initiative is a science-based, co-creative project to unite people in heart-focused love and intention to facilitate the shift in global consciousness from instability and discord to compassionate care, cooperation, and increasing peace. So we have ways that we even measure the global coherence. We have magnetometers, such as the one shown here. In this one it's actually quite a bit of work to construct this. It's in the ground there at HeartMath. And at HeartMath, it's a very idyllic setting, so it's quiet, and we're able to pick up sensitively the Earth's magnetic fields. As well, we have a few of them all around the planet. And as far as we know, this is the only time-synced calibrated system in the world that can, right, where you have multiple places that are measuring the magnetic field. So this is a highly sought-after data set by top universities around the world. And what we're using it for in particular is to see, right, the magnetic fields of the planet. One way you can image this, and in fact, NASA from its satellites has imaged, you see in the middle that little ball, that's Earth? Well, those are its huge magnetic fields surrounding Earth. You can see surrounding it. And those are quite similar to the schematic right in the top right there. What are the magnetic fields coming out of us, coming out of our heart? So we're all broadcasting these magnetic fields, and they're interacting with each other, right? We're interacting, we can impact the planet can impact us. We have the planet, if I go back to these frequency plots, the planet also has certain frequencies that are resonant, that it shows up in more often. And one of those you can see here can be the 0.1 hertz that we mentioned before. Again, that really slow, it's actually like once every 10 seconds rhythm. And that's the rhythm we talked about. That's the coherent heart, right? So we kind of evolved in a healthy, that's the healthy way to be in your environment. I'm going to make this even more concrete in just a moment and show you how we impact the planet, how the planet impacts us. And that's by looking at the Global Consciousness Project 2.0. This is one of our newest, coolest projects at HeartMath. I'm actually the lead on this project, so this is what I work the most on. And the way this works is we measure shifts in data coming out of random number generators that are positioned all over the planet, hundreds of them. And these RNGs are hosted by citizen scientists around the world. GCP 2.0, the short form for this project, helps us to begin to understand the true impact of individual and collective consciousness around the world. So basically the way this works is you have RNGs, they're random. Typically, you're not learning anything from something that's just spitting out random numbers. But when there's a coherent event in the world, so there can be an unfortunate terrorist attack and suddenly it's on the news and everyone's looking at that. That's where our attention is. It can also be a really positive event like a global peace meditation. So in those situations where a lot of people on the planet are coherently focused on the same thing, their attention, their emotions are in the same aligned. The random number generators also become coherent, non-random, correlated with each other. So we're impacting these devices. We impact trees, we impact people, right? We impact everything. That's pretty much where we're going here. So take a look here where we have, it's those coherent feelings like love and compassion that particularly influence this network that we're able to measure. This is from hundreds of events over the original Global Consciousness Project, the predecessor of the one that I'm working on now. I'm going to show you a little bit of data, but let me just set you up a little first. The way that we like to depict what we see in these random number generators is called network coherence. How's that network coherent? And so if I look on the top left here, I can see there's a red curve kind of going down the middle. It's like hovering around 0. There's not much coherence. This is what it looks like when the network is just random. And an analogy we like to use on the bottom left here is imagine these devices are just like rubber ducks floating on the ocean, and they're just doing their own thing. There's nothing to do with each other, just random. Similarly, that's the RNGs. They have these bits, these 0, 1 bits just coming out random. Now in the middle column here, you can see what happens when they become coherent. So then there's this red curve going straight up out of this kind of blue curve that's basically you get out of that and you're statistically significant. So you have this network coherence shooting up, and what's going on, and the analogy is that the rubber ducks are now all in sync. They're floating at the top of the wave, the bottom of the wave, all at the same time. That's kind of like what the RNGs are doing in their bits. On the right hand, you can see another form of coherence that can happen where in the data, what it looks like is this downward red curve, also statistically significant. But here, the ducks, they're coordinated, like some are up, some are down, and they're evenly balancing out. So they are coordinated and coherent. It's just another way they show up. Okay, let's see some real data now. Here's an event, the Global Spirituality Mahotsav, which was held in the Heartfulness Institute in India, possibly the largest meditation center in the world. 60,000 people all in one space there. And so we tracked, particularly at the high point of this event, what was happening in the global network of the RNGs. And you can see here, in the morning, they got going, and it was kind of flat, not too much coherence, random, and then they started the meditation, and it took off. The RNGs became coherent all around the world. So, number one, this is a real example of how this happens, and I'll show you. You can go to our website and see all sorts of other examples. But what's really cool about this one is it's actually not a global event. It's actually just in India where this event's happening. But it shows you the power of coherent groups. It shows you that even a smaller group, perhaps even a group like ours right here, can impact the planet. In fact, I'm sure it's affecting the planet. It's just a question of how strongly, right? This was strong enough that we could pick it up on the RNGs across the planet. We can check from this event if that happens. It may or may not be strong enough, but you're definitely having an impact. So so it's amazing really how far our impact goes just from our coherence. So if you want to get involved in this particular project, you're welcome to go to our website, gcp2.net. You can see here, this is where all those dots are where the RNGs are around the planet right now. There's about 350 of them. And but we're going up to 1,000. So we want more hosts. And, actually in the US, we're quite full. So if you're in the US, as most of us are, get some friends who are not, and network with them and get them excited about this project, because we'd love to have more hosts. Particularly you can actually see here in Africa and Asia, there's quite a lot of room. India is actually doing pretty well, thanks to Puri, who's helped us out there, getting hosts. But all across over there also where, in those countries, if you know someone and, maybe they can't afford it, we have sponsors. So really check out gcp2.net if you're interested. So I hope the story, the message that you're coming away with here is that what we feed the field matters. We have different layers of coherence. We have personal coherence, which we measure in our hearts, that affects our brains, that affects our lives, that affects how we show up in the world. And there are frequencies to that. Those frequencies extend from our bodies outwards. Other people feel that. It's in the electromagnetic field. And not only do other people feel it, other things, right? All across the planet, this global coherence is impacted by the way we are, the way we show up, and we're affected as well. So what we feed the field matters. Thank you.
As we're facilitating, I'd like to present to the audience a Q&A time. Does anyone have burning questions? I saw an immediate hand. I'll come to you. Stage. Come on out to the stage.
Thank you for an awesome presentation. It was very, very informative. My question is, one, could you please speak a little bit more on the device, if we have to host it? What is the device like? And if we have to measure it personally, are you saying there are apps that we can use? And if you could speak about that too.
Yeah, thanks for the question. So, let's see. So the personal app, there's a few apps, right? There's the Inner Balance. There was a slide on that. There's Inner Balance, Global Coherence, and Heart Math. And I think if you search on the App Store, you search Heart Math, those three will come up. The Inner Balance app and the Heart Math app are going to measure your personal coherence. The Heart Math is more of a newer version. So So you might start there, and then people like to try out. Sometimes people like the older version, newer version, play with it, and that will measure your coherence. And you can then be doing a practice maybe for 3 minutes you start with, and it'll guide you. It'll say, okay, take deeper breaths. The same guidance that I was giving, the app will give you, and you'll actually see, very quickly, you'll see your heart rhythms go coherent. It'll give you some coherence score, and it'll be like, okay, you're great, you're coherent. So it's a biofeedback. It lets you train to do that, so then you can do it without the app too. The Global Coherence app gives you less information about what's going on while you're doing that, but you can join a group, you can see how they're coherent, you're coherent with them. They're all hooked up, either sensor or using their phone, and they're measuring their heart rhythms, and then you can see the group's coherence. So that's the apps. And then you talked about the device, the 24/7. It's very low impact on the internet. Normally it can cost $300, which is the cost. We're a nonprofit, so that's how much it costs us. But again, we have sponsors. If people are in parts of the world, right, that's difficult. And again, we're not, in the US we're full, so we're not hosting more there. Yeah, those devices, right, I don't have a picture right here, but they're cool. They're like little flashing devices. They just kind of sit there. Sometimes people play with them. It's become popular to do little meditations with your device, and then there's a little light in the middle that changes colors depending on what you're doing, so it might be able to pick up what's happening. So, does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers. So that device will pick up everything in that house and also within the country, and that's what the data you're collecting.
Yeah, I mean, our primary focus is global, but what it picks up in a house is very subtle. So usually one of our researchers did an example in his house. He had to do in the morning his kids are very rowdy, as I think many of us can relate to. And so that was a really time in his house that there was a lot of action. And so he didn't see anything happen on just one event, but over the course of repeating this experiment many, many times, he could see, the network, there's a little device coherence network going on, picking up on that. So it's a very general, you know what I mean? We're not it's not invading privacy. It's just it's a general kind of sense of, wow, okay, we're coherent, we're not.
It's very cool. Yeah. Thank you for coming here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
Thank you.
Let's give one last round of applause.
result of sacred geometry, aligned towards the four sides of the triangle, and then with music on. Hours and hours of meditation. What can be said of meditation, of music, and of pyramid energy? It's a divine combination, so that meditators will find all the support of the music and the sacred geometry.
All right. With that, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Pari Patri to discuss the New Earth frequency. Woohoo!
Hi guys, welcome back. How was the session with Nachim? Great. Did you learn anything new? It's not just, you're not just here to sit there and listen. Did you learn anything new, Sridevi ma'am? Yes, but she already knows everything. But it's a reminder for all of us when we listen something repetitively, it programs our subconscious mind, right? So repetition is good. So you're here to program your subconscious mind. You're here to change your lives. Is that right? And not just yours. You're here to change everyone else's life. How many of you here are leaders? Let's give a big round of applause. I see my husband's hand up. I want more hands up. How many of you are leaders here? Everybody's hand must be up. Arunji, up. Yes. Thank you. Because you are a leader. Everybody is a leader. You're leading your family, you're leading your community, your WhatsApp group. How many of you are leading admins at WhatsApp groups? Come on, then you are a leader. If you are leading a WhatsApp group. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Maybe we'll just keep it a little bit down for the music, but the presentation is not working and I don't have a clicker. But I have 15 minutes, so I'm just going to go in my own flow, guys. Like as always, I'm not going to look at the presentation. Is that okay? Thank you. So you'll see my element coming out. So, guys, today I'm here to talk about the New Earth frequency. What is New Earth frequency and what are we talking about? The New Earth is a concept that is being birthed. Now you're hearing a lot, actually a lot around every spiritual community, every conscious community. Let me rephrase spiritual into conscious community. The word New Earth, the leaders of New Earth are emerging, where the New Earth is all about collaboration. The New Earth is all about empowerment. The New Earth is all about being conscious of who we are, where we come from, what we eat, what we wear, everything. This is the New Earth leaders. This is the New Earth frequency. So, we heard from Nachim about how our thoughts, our emotions are affecting our reality. How our belief systems are creating our reality. How many of you, thank you. How do I do it? Oh, okay, perfect, thank you. How many of you know Joe Dispenza? Whoa, look at that. Let's give a big round of applause to Joe Dispenza. He is a man that changed a lot of lives, especially in the Western world. And I admire this guy. He has done some great stuff. And we'll bring him here one day. Yes, we'll bring him here one day to talk about, yes, NJ? Yes, NJ is ready. He wanted to bring him last year, and it's happening. It's already happened. He's already here with us. He's already there. This is manifestation. How many of you enjoyed the astral surgery today? Yay, big round of applause to Premnath sir. Thank you, sir. This is what I'm talking about, the New Earth leader. He's a New Earth leader. Here we are no longer talking about just physical body. The New Earth oops, I don't want to waste time. New earth isn't a place that we move to. It is what we create in the now moment. Now, right now, we are creating this new earth with our consciousness, with our presence in the now moment. Just breathe right now with me. I'm changing the whole script there. My team is sitting in Delhi and creating my slides. They will kill me because I never follow the slides. I never follow the script. Like, why are you making us do this work, Pari? That's what they say. I'm sure that's what they'll do. But breathe with me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another one. Breathe in. Breathe out. You notice the space between each breath. Is there a space? There is a slight, like a minute second space. That space is the stillness. That space is the 0 point energy. That space is the, have you ever wondered, nobody asked that question yet, or maybe we don't have question and answer session here. How does meditation solve every problem in our life? Because as you meditate, you enter into this 0 point energy state, this quantum field, where every possibility exists. You know, we heard so many presentations here. We live in this quantum field where things exist because we observe. Neil talked about it yesterday, if you heard about it, right? So, if I put my awareness to it, it exists. If I don't focus, it doesn't exist. This is quantum reality. So when we meditate, we enter into this 0 point energy, this 0 point consciousness, where we can create every possibility. That where you see doors, where you see walls, now start opening up. Now start creating that pathway for you that you never thought existed, because you are now able to enter the quantum field with your breath. That is what meditation is about. This is how you can solve any problem. You can rewrite your body blueprint. How many of you know Bruce Lipton, Biology of Belief? Yes, Gargi has read it. Mr. Srinivas has read it. Doesn't he talk that we can rewrite our DNA blueprint? He talks about that. What does that mean? You know, so many times I hear, oh, if you have mother, that the doctors take the history, that did your mother has diabetes, a kidney problem, whatever, you know, you submit that history. But what he says, epigenetics says that you can absolutely change that history. That if your mother has diabetes, you don't need to get her diabetes, because that's rewritten. Am I right, Ivan? Thank you. He's my guru, by the way. Let's give a big round of applause to Ivan, who came from Croatia right now. Attending, he's being the student. He's a retreat leader. He leads people, but right now he's listening. That is what we are talking about, a leader, a new earth leader. Thank you. So we can rewrite DNA. We can change our stories. We can change our medical history. We can do all of that. All you have to know is how to do it. How do you do it? How do you rewrite your stories? How do you change your DNA blueprint? Is through this quantum field. Is through when you enter that presence. Just, it's all in your breath. All magic starts right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. That singular moment of silence that you hold between each exhale and inhale is the gateway into this beautiful cosmic energy, into beautiful quantum field that you can absolutely create any story. How do you create? With your intention, with your words, with your thoughts, with your beliefs, with the right mindset. There are 4 kinds of thinking. I don't want anyone, pyramid masters, answering this question. There are 4 types of thinking. What are the 4 types of thinking? No. No. Who are new here? Who are new? Raise your hand. Who are new? Yes. Yes, sir. What's the first kind of thinking? Positive. Give him a big clap. What's your name, sir? Oh, Vijay Kumar Reddy gets claps, and you get a gift from me. What is the second kind of thinking? Now you don't get to answer. You get only one gift. I want another person, new person. No, new. Who are new here? Yes. What is the second time of thinking? Negative thinking. Okay, what's your name, ma'am? Sharmila gets a gift from Pari. Okay, big clap, guys. She said negative thinking. Come on, what are you guys doing? Let's encourage positive thinking, negative thinking. What is the third kind of thinking? No prompting. No, yes? What? No, wrong. What else? Okay, miraculous thinking. Let's give a big round of applause. What is the fourth kind of thinking? Huh? Elevated? We already said miraculous. Similar. Yes, sir. Yeah? Say that again. Nothing. No thinking? No. Some thinking. We have 4 kinds of thinking. What? Okay, disaster. Let's give her a big. She is like, I want the gift. Give me now. Give me now. Okay, you get the gift. So there are 4 kinds of thinking, guys. Say with me loudly. Disastrous thinking. Negative thinking. Positive thinking. Miraculous thinking. Say that again. Disastrous thinking. Negative thinking. Miraculous thinking. Thank you again. A class for you. If you take anything from this 2-day event, remember this for sure. If you don't remember, then it's a wasted trip for here. So there are 4 types of thinking. Disastrous thinking is thinking, I can never make it happen. I can never speak on stage like this. I can never do this. I can never make it. I will never get a job. Disastrous thinking. You have disastrous thinking, you create disastrous experiences in your life. Second thinking, negative thinking. I can't be on time. No, maybe it won't happen. Maybe my kid will not learn it. Maybe I can never do this. That's negative thinking. Stop thinking negatively. Papa, are you there? Are you listening to me? Yes, that's my father-in-law. Let's give a big round of applause to my father-in-law. Hare Sangvi. Which he's an expert in negative thinking, by the way. So that's negative thinking. Third thinking is positive. Yes, maybe I can do it. Maybe let me try. Maybe let me do it. Maybe I can do it. Positive thinking. Here, what I'm going to say is positive thinking is old paradigm. It's gone. It's old school. Here, we only talk about miraculous thinking. We don't talk about positive thinking. Old school. Miraculous thing. I can do this. It's already done. It's done. The whole world is meditating already in my vision. When I see you, right now, here I'm standing and I'm seeing you. I don't see any empty spaces. I see every chair being filled. I see every nationality being here before me right now. I see everyone listening, meditating when the musicians are playing. This is my vision. Although everybody sees empty seats there, I don't see empty seats. This is the beginning of the new earth frequency. This is where we are heading. This is how we manifest. You see what your vision is no matter what the reality tells you. No matter what you see as evidence in your life, you don't worry, you ignore that. You only see what you want to create. Without exception, without doubt. Doubt creates negative energy. Doubt creates density. It becomes more matter. You need to be more energy. Srinivas, your language. You need to be more energy, not matter. Doubts create that matter. It creates dense energies. We need to be above that. Above the matter you see. You see all successful people. When you listen to their interviews, my husband is a great listener of all the successful interviews. Am I saying it right here? You see if he's a great cricket player, by the way, guys, let's give him up for his cricket. He plays cricket, and all the athletes, when you listen to them, they are seeing it. They see the ball coming. They see how they hit. They are imagining, visualizing every single bit how it has to happen. Even the negative outcomes. Even if they miss the ball, how are they going to react? They embody that feeling, that emotion when they are visualizing. That is the level of faith. Jesus Christ said, when you have a faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Yes, Beatrice? All I'm asking is, have the faith of a mustard seed that you can do it. You can move mountains. And that's all is needed. Just be in that embodiment. Visualize who you, from where that source comes. That energy is coming from meditation. When you connect to that infinite source of energy, you channel that energy through your words, through your intentions, through your beliefs, through your visions, through your dreams. So dream big. Because you're going to use the same amount of energy, whether it's a big dream or a small dream. My dream is big, guys. I told Beatrice, I want 500,000 people. 500,000 people in Spanish. That's her task. I want everybody sitting there and I'm dancing to Enrique right here. And doing meditation. And salsa. Okay, let's do salsa. I have to learn salsa. That's what I want. That's my dream. And I'm going to take every bit. I'm going to fight every second to make that happen. I'm going to ignore what I see in my reality. I'm going to ignore all the empty spaces because you are important. The consciousness is rising with every soul. So don't look at the gaps. Train your mind to look at the success. You have to train it. It's a practice. You can cultivate it. It's not natural thing. It doesn't come natural. You have to train it. Look at the success. And celebrate always. Be in that emotion, elevated emotion that Nochin just talked about. That's how you start manifesting. This is what New Earth is all about. And New Earth is also about. By the way, guys, I am Pari Patri. If you are listening to me for the first time, my company is Soham Shift. I work with coaches. I work with people who want to create movements. That's who I work with. If you're here to create a movement, a global movement, and you want a community, you want a network, that's me. So connect with me. And my Instagram is Pari Patri. You can always connect. I know many people who are coming and talking to me. So connect with me there. I do respond there. Just for your information. The last 5 minutes, I'm going to end. So this is what I want to talk about. These two things. Guys, yes, we want to be motivated. You're here, elevated, motivated. You go back your home and then you go right now. So yes, my chakras are imbalanced. You can't be at the same level of emotion at every point. So how do you elevate that? How do you change your environment? This is what, again, Bruce Lipton talks about, the environment. You need to elevate your environment to match your vibration. Your house should reflect who you are. Your space should reflect that. And that's how you keep yourself motivated. If you come to my house, by the way, guys, I live in Orange County. You're all welcome to come. We have a pyramid there. And that's what I would say is bringing that high vibrational tools into your environment. I call it this as vibrational layering. We have 7 bodies. Yes, sir, Premnath sir, 7 bodies. Am I right? He corrects me, guys. I know if I do say anything wrong, he's going to correct me. So we have 7 bodies. The physical body, the Western medicine has been developed to test only on the dead bodies. That's how it has been developed. The physical body we have. After that, we have etheric body, mental body, astral body, causal body, spiritual body, nirvanic body. We have all these bodies. So you can see the homeopathy medicine. How many of you know homeopathy? Yes, you guys use that? Yes, that works at the etheric level. That works at the physical and the etheric level. If you want to go deeper, you need to get into the gem elixirs. What are gem elixirs? Crystal essences. Do you guys know crystals? Amethyst, carnelian. All these crystal essences go to your mental body, to your astral body. And then astral and mental. And if you want to go deeper to the trauma you carry from your past lives, you want to heal that. You want to cut your cords, entity attachments. I know I'm going deeper here. But all of that, you need to get deeper to go into and work with the nature elements. The flower essences go deeper. This is given by Richard Gerber in the book Vibrational Medicine.
This picture is from that book. So you can refer to that. So we need to connect to these elements because we are made up of vitamins. All the crystal essences, all the crystal frequencies are within our bodies. And that's why we say heart chakra is which crystal? Which crystal? Heart chakra. Rose quartz. Good job. Yes, rose quartz, heart chakra. Roses, heart, is connected to heart, the color red, the color pink. So everything is connected, the music, the sound which Neil talked about, the essences, the pyramids. This is where we bring pyramids into our environment. I do not subscribe to the idea of shielding. Oh, I feel so, I'm an empath, I feel toxicity here, I have to shield myself, bring my black tourmaline. No, do not shield. What I say is, elevate your frequency, because frequencies have their own bandwidth. So if somebody is vibrating here and you're vibrating here, it doesn't affect you. You don't need to shield, because it doesn't affect you. All you have to do is rise higher. Bring those vibrational essences layering into your life. Align your intentions with that. If you bring them, but you are in fear mindset, disastrous mindset, it's not going to align. You got to be in miraculous mindset and bring those tools in your life. Then you will see the magic. You will be like a super fast Amazon Prime, because I am that. I want the next day delivery, today delivery. I'll pay freaking $2.99 extra to get that right now. And that's what I'm talking about. If you are for that and you want faster results, stronger results, amplified results, change your environment, get that into your life, bring pyramids. And that's what is today's topic, the pyramid path. And last 2 minutes, do we have? We are done. Okay, I'll just share one last story. This guy, you see him? He has no legs. Communities built pyramids in India. I am not kidding. This is a real guy. You can go talk to him. He now channels information and creates sacred geometry structures. He doesn't know anything about angles. He doesn't know anything about geometry. All he knows is how to connect to his breath. That's all he knows. And he channels direct information from the masters, and he creates geometry. Markaba, Sri Yantra, every different kind of geometry with his own hands. And I have one at home. If you guys want his number, I'm happy to give you, and he can create one for you as well. This is the level of transformation I'm talking. We need to get out of our own limitations and say, we have legs, don't we? We have hands. What else do we need? We don't need anything more. All we need is believe that we can do it. So he is creating this world of pyramid earth in India right now as we speak. We saw this video, so I'm going to quit. So, the creator code. Intention, decide, intend what you want to become, create the emotion, change your environment. That's all you need to do. 3 things. Make an intention, bring the feeling, meditate, connect to the creator code, and change your environment, change your friends, change your circles, get into the groups. So with this, I end today's session. Thank you guys. And sessions. Huh? Manabadi. Yes. And before that, I want to end. Dr. GK, please come here. I want to introduce you to this man, an amazing legend, Dr. Gopal Krishna, who has come from UK, and his whole family is dedicated to this mission. His whole family. It's so amazing. I don't even know the relations that they all have, but I'm just amazed to see them do that amazing global work. And he is here just for the love of meditation. That's all it is. It is not because he loves me or he loves this. He loves meditation. Is that right? Yes. And that connects us all. And today, he has done extensive work from past 30 years on health, on talking about how to cure yourself without medication. And today he has a workshop at 7 to 10 at the Hilton. No, it's changed. That's why I'm telling you right now. It's 7 to 10. I have no, my workshop has changed. Gargi, I'm going to tell you. So it's 7 to 10, his workshop. So please join that workshop. So I'm telling, so that's the change, and we'll talk about my workshop. For now, today is cancelled. I'm going to change it. Okay? All right? Thank you, GK. Yes.
And in addition to that, the spiritual tablets certificate workshop is combined with that. Only 3 people are about to take the certificate, so that becomes an orientation for them and to understand the spiritual principles behind the chronic and acute illness. What are the reasons behind all the illnesses related to the spirituality that we are going to discuss very elaborately. Thank you very much for the MMS, giving this great opportunity to share the wisdom for 2 hours, all the case studies and then wisdom, everything, followed by the certificate workshop for all the newcomers. Thank you.
Thank you, GK. And for anyone who want to work with me, I'm absolutely ready to work with you. Connect with me directly. And if you want to get coached, if you want to become a leader, if you want to get trained, if you want to start a mission, start a movement, I'm here to support you. I have carved all my time just for that for the next 2 months. Although I'm traveling, I'm actually going to Mexico for a retreat, for a women's retreat. If you have, no, not if you have, if you want to move ahead, if you want to spend time with me, join me November 5th to 9th in Mexico. Until then, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Huge, huge round of applause, people. Woohoo!
Okay, Ado. MOU.
All right, with that, I'd like to introduce the Manabadi team to speak a few words.
Hello, Hard Masters. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's enjoying the program, right? Now, a small announcement. So we are working with a Manabadi. I think most of the Telugu people, Telugu families knows that what is Manabadi, right? They are teaching kids Telugu, right? So they are teaching Telugu since I think 10-15 years. Every small city also there are Manabadi centers. So now I'm going to introduce Chandra Garu. He is a Los Angeles coordinator from Manabadi. He is going to share some information about the Manabadi. And also one more thing, we are working with the Manabadi, spreading our meditation. Very soon you will hear that good news, this spreading our meditation with the 15,000 families in Northern America, USA and Canada. Okay? Thank you, Chandra Garu. Please.
Wonderful to see everyone, and particularly the PSSM is promoting and propagating the meditation in many, many lives, and it is very important at this age, and everyone, you know, it is important actually to keep the mind calm. You are doing wonderful, wonderful job in that, you know, I'm really very, very appreciative on that. And come back to Manabadi. And the language, particularly any language, your mother tongue is very, very important to learn the mother tongue and pass it on to your next generations. It is very important actually that is a part of your culture. So it is our duty as adults to pass our language to the next generation. In that mission, Silikananda Manabadi took initiative to teach the Telugu language to Telugu families, and not only anybody who wants to learn the Telugu. So we have a booth outside, a stall, Manabadi stall. If anyone wants to know more about Manabadi, please visit our stall and get more information. And another thing is we have a big student base in Northern America, both Canada and US. And not only these two countries, 11 other countries, we have branches, we have centers. We are teaching Telugu and try to pass it on to the next generation. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
I do see a few folks headed out. Quick pause before you leave. Wanted to have a few announcements. So number one, I know we touched on it. Now GK Sir's workshop that was originally from 2 to 4 p.m. today is actually happening from 7 to 9 in replacement of Pari's workshop, as it's been canceled today. We also do have an additional workshop labeled as Childhood Trauma and Inner Healing with Maheshwari Kumari today, happening from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. So if you're interested in any of these workshops, please head to the Hilton, as these will be taking place there. And lastly, before we head into our high vibe lunch, I'd like to invite everyone on stage to capture this beautiful day, this beautiful moment together for a group picture. So let's come on in, make your way to the stage.
Thank you everyone. Please do come over right now. Kids, parents, please do. Kids, parents, please do pick up. Please pick up your kids for the lunch. Parents, if your kids are at the daycare, please take care. Yeah. Can you have Prem sir, please? Sir, you want to take a picture if you don't mind, please.
Children కాదు అందరూ మనం కూడా
अज्ञानता है दुख का कारण ध्यान है इसका निवारण ये बताने आए योगी.
As we head up, I'd like to say we have 10 minutes to get this picture, so if you could please make your way up front. It'd be wonderful to see your gorgeous faces today.
पितामह पत्रिजी, ब्रह्मर्षि पितामह पत्रिजी, ब्रह्मर्षि पितामह पत्रिजी. ये उनका यह रहा बस जीव के प्रति जाग करुणा फैले शाकाहार जग में मित्रता हो धर्म अपना. समय है बदलाव का अब जीव हिंसा छोड़ दें सब मित्र बनकर यह बताया मार्ग मुक्ति का दिखाया. ब्रह्मर्षि पितामह पत्रिजी, ब्रह्मर्षि पितामह पत्रिजी.
जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो.
I see a few people still seated in the audience. I don't want to be that person, but if you could make an appearance on stage, that would be lovely. Thank you. I see you.
दीक्षा जय जय हो बुद्धि प्रज्ञा जय जय हो श्रद्धा दीक्षा जय जय हो बुद्धि प्रज्ञा जय जय हो श्रद्धा दीक्षा जय जय हो बुद्धि प्रज्ञा जय जय हो
If you are able to see the camera, camera is seeing you. If you are able to see the camera, camera is seeing you. Ensure that you are seeing the camera.
Maitri Karuna Jaya Jaya Ho Divya Maitri Karuna Jaya Jaya Ho Samutta Shanti Jaya Jaya Ho Divya Samutta Shanti Jaya Jaya Ho
Friend.
Jaya Ho.
Come on, all youngsters. Everyone, please. On the podium right now. On the podium. Are we good?
Chakra Jaya Jaya Ho Sahasrar Jaya Jaya Ho
On the count. Please stop the song.
Sahasrar Jaya Jaya Ho Tapolok Jaya Jaya Ho Satyalok Jaya Jaya Ho Tapolok Jaya Jaya Ho Satyalok Jaya Jaya Ho
Can you capture from the top? Can somebody try from the top? Can somebody try from the top?
Dhyana Vishwa Jaya Jaya Ho Divya Dhyana Vishwa Jaya Jaya Ho Dhyana Bharat Jaya Jaya Ho Divya Dhyana Bharat Jaya Jaya Ho Jaya Ho Jaya Ho Jaya Ho Jaya Ho Satya Hinsa Jaya Jaya Ho Shaucha Santosha Jaya Jaya Ho Satya Hinsa Jaya Jaya Ho Shaucha Santosha Jaya Jaya Ho
Did we get it, guys? Okay, we can cut off the music. Thank you. Okay, guys. Excellent.
All right, now we're going to head over to our high vibe lunch.
a small song.
Patri Deva, Subhash Patri Deva, Patri Deva, Patri Deva, Subhash Patri Deva, Patri Deva, Paramapadam la Dorikenulevo Swasamida Dhyasa, Swasamida Dhyasa, Patri Deva, Subhash Patri Deva, Nidhana Sannidhi Niluvani Nadu, Nidhana Sannidhi Niluvani Nadu, Niluvadu Niluvadu na Pranam, Nidhana Sannidhi Niluvani Nadu, Niluvadu Niluvadu na Pranam, Muni Maulini Sankirtaname, Muni Maulini Sankirtaname, Manimaya Sopanam.